Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to do a quick update on Quant. Ticker for this is QNT and currently on the weekly time frame. I did a full chart analysis of this about 8 days ago, and in it I mentioned that we were breaking out of this long-term level of resistance and that we were likely due for a pullback. So I'm going to change the time frame, and here's what I was looking at. We were very extended on this daily time frame, obviously, but also on the 4 hour. Here's what it looked like. So I mean, these pullbacks are very predictable. It's just the way the market moves. It moves in waves, comes up, retraces, goes up, retraces. It's very normal. I think someone left a comment saying that we had just broken out of a long-term resistance and then it's just basically just going to run up without pulling back. I said that just go to the 4 hour chart and just try to find me an example of any other point on this chart where the price has ran up this much without pulling back. It always pulls back right here. Huge run up, pull back, run up, pull back. Here, run up, pull back. It's just the way the market moves, right? So huge run up here, pull back. But even here within this run up, so here the price was $123. We got to drop all the way back down to 114. So pretty good retracement there. Again, up here, pull back. It's just up and down, up and down. The uptrend, you're going to have, stronger moves to the upside and then relatively shallow corrections, and then it just moves upwards. I think that where we are right now, after breaking this long term, here I'm gonna put it back out to the weekly time frame here. This long term, I think it's like multi-year, yeah, dating back from September 2021. So long term, multi-year resistance level broke. I mean, it's very common that we at least pull back to retest the breakout point as a support level, right? So yeah, that's just kind of how it works, guys. Like you break it, it almost acts like a magnet and pulls it back down. Now we have two very key levels, all right? So you see this horizontal level right here. This was the 50% retracement from this swing low up to this swing high. So actually I'll show you what I mean by that. So take the Fibonacci, run it from the low to the high, and yeah, the 50% retracement right here. And that's the level that was kind of holding up the price all throughout this region. I made a video right here as we were breaking it, just pointing out that, this isn't a good sign and we're likely going to come down to retest the upsloping level of support. At the time I had it drawn like this, and I showed you there could be two support levels, right? So the first would be connecting the wicks, and that would be right here, slightly lower. But actually, if you draw it from the candle bodies, that's exactly where we came from. So it was a little bit more bullish than I anticipated. I thought it was likely going to come down to this 618 retracement, which would be more aligned with drawing it from the wicks, but this level held, and yeah, we broke out of it, and now we're just coming back to retest. Now we are currently at this former level of support based on the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. That's where we are right now, but it is possible. Here, I'm going to change it down to the daily here. So this level right here is, as of right now, holding as the support. Actually, let's see what's going on a shorter time frame. Okay, so the bulls are stepping in to defend this level. This right here indicates that there's a fight on either side of this. So we have long wick, small body. This is an indecision candle. So I would be looking at how the next 4 hour candle closes. It's very interesting. So if we get a bullish 4 hour candle, that's a pretty good sign. One may want to take a long there and place a stop loss below this previous wick, and then probably target maybe right here around $103. However, if this horizontal level breaks at the 50% retracement, which is around $95.89, I would look to the next level down, and the next level down is the 618. Actually, it's the golden pocket range, and this would be the retest of this downsloping level of resistance, the multi-year resistance level that we just broke out of. So, I guess it depends on what Bitcoin's going to do. If Bitcoin's going to pull the market down, we have the next drop down is going to be the 618 to 65% retracement region. Here I'm going to put it back to the weekly, and I'll draw that, the daily, and I'll draw that once more for you so you can see what I mean by that. So take the fib. This time, run it from this swing low, right there, drag it up to the high, And you'll see right here this 50% retracement. So this level right here is the 50% retracement based on the swing high down to the swing low, but it also happens to be the 50% retracement level drawn from this swing low up to this swing high. Basically, if you draw it from this impulsive move, the 50% retracement aligns pretty much with the level of support that's been holding us up for a long time. So yeah, $95.84 around. If this level breaks, the next level that I would look to would be this golden pocket range between the 618 and the 65%, which also lines up with this downsloping level of support. So if we do get the drop down here to the golden pocket, again, that's going to be our retest, and I'm definitely going to be a buyer down here, right? This is just such a strong level with a lot of confluence. I would look to enter right here, although this might be as low as we get, right? So we're going to have to see what kind of follow through we get in the upcoming candles to see if this 50% level will hold. Ideally, I would like to see this hold and just forgo the retest of this. I want this level to hold, because if we break below this, then we have to contend with this horizontal resistance level once again. Now it's serving as a support. If we break through it, this broken support is going to be the resistance on the way back up. I would prefer not to have to deal with that. I like for just basically the market to consolidate a little bit here and then turn back to the upside. But yeah, these are the two levels. Okay, so once again, this 50% is about 96.14. The previous level of support is 95.89, and down here the golden pocket range is between 92.49 and 93.33. Okay, guys, hopefully you found that helpful. Actually, I normally say this at the start of the video, but if you're not subscribed and you found this helpful and you want to get more updates from me, click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. If you click away without doing that, you're probably going to have a hard time finding the channel again in the future, just because it's a new channel, it's low subscriber count, and because of that, I'm not really prioritized when you do a search in the search engine, right? So yeah, if you want to be able to get these updates, just make sure to subscribe. And if you want a place to trade quant, I put a link to 3 different exchanges in both the pinned comment and the description. All 3 are offering you guys sign-up bonuses, so check it out if you want to place to trade. Oh, you may need a VPN to access them, so I'll put a link to a VPN as well. Anyway, that's just the update on quant from picking up from where we left off 8 days ago. The price is retracing, no surprise there. We pull back to the 50, and we do have a target down here at the golden pocket. Now, if you wanted to buy quant and hold it for the next 6 months or so, whether you get in here or whether you get in down here at the golden pocket, it doesn't really matter, honestly. They're both pretty good buy zones. Even if you're looking for like a midterm long position, maybe if you have a certain amount that you want to get into quant, maybe take a bite here at the 50%, and then if it does come down here, you can buy a little bit more and add to your position, right? Now, if you start breaking down below and start closing longer term candles, daily, weekly candles below this downsloping level of resistance, then all bets are off. That's a pretty bad sign, right? Because then you're going to have to depend on this upsloping level of support to kind of hold it up, but a break of this would be pretty bad, right? Because then you're going to have to redraw this from the wicks instead and see if that level is going to hold. But let's not get into that. Let's not cross that road until we come to it. Right now, everything looks normal on quant. Everything's healthy. This pullback is predicted, and yeah, everything looks good. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.